Hey everybody, Barrett from AstartesGaming here, back with the second episode in our mod spotlight of the Terminus Total War Ageless Empires mod. And we are playing as the Kingdom of the Franks, as you guys may remember. And we are going to try to form a Frankish empire, I guess. So our Imperium has ranked up between turns, and we are still experiencing a bit of famine, mostly because I had to tear down a lot of buildings to get things the way I wanted them. So that'll resolve itself shortly. We did try to put a couple of our... I think we had two brothers. Farmand is the king, and we had two younger brothers. I think he is one of them. And we were trying to put them into positions of office. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to go in on some influence here and decree it, because he's not going to get in otherwise. Alright, so we are setting our sights on some conquest today. We're probably going to go after the Gauls here. They do have a literal gold mine in their province, and only have a single province, so they're pretty weak. We want to get after them. We've moved our army into position to deal with them, but we'll do that at the end of the turn. So let's take a quick look at this stuff. The Suevic Kingdom is at war with Rome. Oh right, the guy that we booted out of this army is back home. We gained a new household. I don't like this one. It takes away your armor in return for movement speed and melee attack. So very aggressive, combat style for your whole army. I don't play that way, so that doesn't benefit me much. Let's see, that's our technology finished and our edict issued. Off camera, because I didn't want to have to start this video at the end of the last turn and then, just advance the turn right at the beginning of the episode. I went ahead and I put Farmand into the governorship of Belgica, and I issued that edict. So that's the only thing that you guys missed, is I took him, I put him here, and I issued that edict. Emilric is eventually going to become a general for us, although I'm not sure if that's the best use for him. It made more sense to have Farmand as a governor, I guess, because he is a sage, so his benefit to us is going to be through research and administration. And then we have Hugerd here, who is, I believe, a defender, so he will be a decent, maybe like garrison general or something for us. Anyway, let's choose a new research. I am going to take the upkeep cost, because that is going to let me build bigger armies earlier. We'll take a quick once over. I didn't mean to. I think I already did this. Yeah, nobody can move. Everybody's loyalty is fine, except for yours. I can't really do anything about that, though. So we'll ignore it. And diplomacy. So the Alemannic Kingdom, we're doing pretty well with them. Oh, deteriorating, actually. That religious aversion is what's getting us. We'll have to work around that. I'm actually doing my own campaign with the Alemannic Kingdom right now. And I'm having a lot of fun. I'm trying to form like a Germanic empire, and I think I have up to here. I've taken all of this, including where the Angles and Saxons are, everything to here, and then I think I have just this part of Hercynia, so I don't have either of these, and then I have like half of this province here. But it's a lot of fun. They're an interesting faction, and they have some really cool, unique units, because they are known for their like gemstones or whatever, as you can tell by his crown there. They have like bejeweled units, so like their king's retinue or whatever is called like the bejeweled retinue, and they do like morale bonuses because everybody sees like how badass they are with all the gold and jewelry on them. It's a fun faction. I'm having a lot of fun with them. But the Franks are really cool too. The Franks have some awesome cavalry that we'll get to see soon, hopefully. So the Burgundians, we're actually doing pretty well with them. I don't want to get too friendly with them though, because I am eventually going to conquer them. Although we are the same people, and so there is the option for us to potentially bring them in peacefully, However, given their size and strength, I think that might be difficult. They hold 4 regions, and if they were just like a single region, a single like settlement faction like the Gauls are, that might be doable. But given how powerful that they could potentially become with a little bit of time, I don't know that we'll ever be able to do that. So I'm content with just a trade for now. If they like us more and more, that's fine, but I don't want to get myself roped into a non-aggression pact. The Gauls we're about to conquer, so there's no point in trading or anything with them. Everybody else, it looks like we're on pretty good terms with. The Lombards even offered, or even accepted our alliance offer. We are trading with some of the Nordic factions. That's good. We want to keep on their good side, because they can give us a lot of trouble. For such small factions, each of them, only having a single settlement, they can raise quite a few armies. It's kind of interesting how the AI cheats like that, but yeah, they can be very, very powerful, so we don't want to cross them. And then we have the Suevic Kingdom, who just went to war with the Romans, and the Visigothic Kingdom, who apparently has nothing going on with anybody. I'm going to see if I can't trade with them. No, okay. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on that. My hope is that we can get a trade going with them, because that trade route is going to open up a lot of Africa and the Mediterranean to us if we're able to get it. So I don't want to throw a ton of money at them, but I'd like to eventually get that trade working. And then the Saxons, wow, they don't like us much, do they? That is going to be a problem later. Alright, well, I suppose let's go ahead and attack. Alright. So here we go. I don't think they're going to be any threat to us here. Between the garrison and that small army, it's not going to be enough. Although the auto-resolve seems to think so. I don't see how I could lose this, to be honest. Oh, they have Germanic spears. Maybe I could lose this. I don't know. I'm surprised they have those so early. But, let's see. I do outnumber them. I definitely have a cavalry advantage. I think I can win this. So, unfortunately, the best we could do was rain. It was either this or fog. Probably should have taken the fog, but I was hoping for dry weather, and didn't get too lucky with that. And, let's see here. It looks like we are on my favorite of settlement maps. This seems to be the only one that I ever get, which is interesting. I have to assume that there's only like one village map in the game, because I only ever get this one. But it could just be where I'm playing. Obviously, this is probably like a Western European style one, and there's others, but yeah, that's just my experience. So I'm going to get set up here, and then I'll come back as soon as we're ready to start the battle. Okay, so we're ready. I basically just have a line of spears with a line of sword infantry behind it, with the general in the center, and then flanked either side by cavalry and skirmishers in the front. So very simple arrangement here. We're going to set up right about here, and I'll let them double time it over there so we don't have to wait too long. Although that could be a mistake. We are going to be taking missile fire as we approach this, so maybe I should keep them running. I'm not sure. We'll see. This might end up being a bad idea, wasting their energy this early, but we'll just have to make do. So the idea here is that we want to overwhelm their garrison before the reinforcements arrive to help them. And that shouldn't be too difficult given our far superior numbers, but, you know, anything is possible. So I'm actually going to break out of formation really early here, and I'm going to send the freemen after that spear unit. And I'll probably have the Germanic nobles... No, you guys stay in formation for now. I will start marching the spears forward, however. We're going to set up right here, and we'll start pushing in. Archers are fine where they are. Cavalry will sit back just a bit. General's going to stay out of missile range. Let's see. I'm actually going to switch you guys to fire arrows. Although, oh, these are levies, so it'll be fine here. It's the other spearmen that we don't want to be wasting fire arrows on. Let's see, do you guys have anything useful? No. We need some Germanic warband in here with their, like, berserk ability. Alright, so go ahead and light them up. Good job. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cav unit and I'm going to try to sneak them through here. Because if I can get them past this big mosh pit, I'm going to get into where their archers and stuff are and try to kill them. Also, you guys are going to slide in here and start capping that while they fight. Because we don't want that tower to keep, you know, shooting at us. You know, I don't need to keep pausing. You guys are going to engage them. That's a better use of your missiles. Go on. Get in there. Okay, so we've already overcome them. Let's grab this. You guys need to get moving. Spears, you just keep capturing that for now. I will move the rest of you up, though. I want you here. And we're going to capture this. I assume that there are generals in here. Typically, that's what the AI does. That's how often I play this map, is I have it pretty much memorized as to where the enemy deploys. But yes, the enemy general is typically in here behind this barricade. So we're going to destroy the barricade. We're going to kill the enemy general. There he is. And then we will go ahead and take this for ourselves. And then it's just a matter of turning this into a defensive mission. Or a defensive battle. I don't know why I said mission. Okay, general, get in there and start destroying that. Spear guys, start destroying that as well. Good, that thing's gone. Did take a little bit of damage there from it, but not a huge deal. Cavalry, I need you to deal with them so you can get after those archers. And then we're just going to Zerg rush these guys. Ambushed? Oh, we're... Right, the reinforcements. Well, not smart of you to send the archers first. Don't charge straight through them. Oh, wow, okay. Go, 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 get out of there. Yeah, we're gonna keep the cavalry out here, but that is not good. Okay, so you guys have dealt with them, I assume. Freemen, I need you back over here, destroying this. Cavalry will deal with them. Archers, let's get you in here. The goal is to get them set up on the walls here. Again, we're going to try to turn this into a defensive battle. Because they do have superior spear units. So we need to basically funnel them through like a meat grinder, basically. Let's see, did the cavalry get away? You guys took a pretty serious hit there. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, come back and get those guys now. Especially since they're a little bit busy firing at those. Just gotta keep an eye on the melee infantry and whatnot. So are you guys through? Have you destroyed that yet? No, okay, keep working on it then. Keep working on it. Cavalry. I need you guys over here. Don't really care how you get there. Let's bring this unit back over. We're about to hit this unit in the back. But we do need to keep them away from these spearmen. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him. Do it quick. Alright, time to go. Go, go, go. Well, we'll run them ragged in the meantime. You stay away. Are you guys through yet? I think you are. Alright, Zerg mob, go get him. Yeah. Charge in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why did you go that way? Okay, I think they'll get through. It looks like they have enough space. So, go on through there. Archers, I need you to start setting up on the walls. I think that works. Let's see, if you two are there, you two should be... It's kind of hard to see where. That looks like they're doubling up, and I can't have that. So, how far over do they need to be here? Yeah, they're overlapping when I do that. Okay, there's one, and that will be two. They're going to overlap there as well. That's fine. Then go right here. Okay. So that is settled. Now we just need to charge in there, kill the general, capture this, and hold it. Alright, so we're all set up here. It's pretty messy, but you know, what can you do? I'm going to get these two spear units out of the way just so I can see a little bit better as to what's going on. And then the general is going to set up... I don't know where he's going to set up. Right there. I don't know where they're going, to be completely honest, but as long as they're not attacking me, I guess that's fine. I did get another one of their archer units, and I'm about to grab another here. So yeah, I keep picking off their archers one by one. Go around, go around. Now come back this way. Our archers are raining hell on their heads. I got rid of the fire arrows because most of these units are medium to heavy armor. So it didn't make sense to have, you know, low armor piercing damage in this case. Let's go eat these archers alive. I think they have one more archer unit that we'll have to deal with, but they're pretty much down to just infantry at this point. And I have no idea where they're going. I think they're trying to come around to attack this side as well, but I did already set up a defense here. And I can pile in more if I need to. These guys are on standby. Okay, so those archers are dead. So I'm going to let their infantry kind of settle in. You know, just form giant mobs at the two choke points here, and then I'll send my cavalry in to flank them once they're like good and piled in there. Let's see. I might need to commit some free men to this because they do have better spears than we do. So I think a little bit of sword infantry in there as well will help. Oh, we got the enemy general. Nice. Good job. I assumed he was there and we already got him, but oh well. Things are going pretty well for us here. We're raining missiles on those guys. That was the other general. Let's charge in here and deal with these guys. They are spear infantry, so we want to be careful about that. Actually, you know what? Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Because this is a siege battle after all. Not like a walled siege, but a siege nonetheless. And so if we beat them here, their units are destroyed. There's no escaping from this. So, you know what? Yeah, get up in here. I'm going to send all of them that way. Here's the other Germanic spear unit. And I'm sure we'll see a couple more units coming this way. What I'll probably need to do is take the other two freemen and help out over here with them. They're very lightly armored, but because they have non-spear weapons, they'll be a little bit more effective against spear units. Go ahead and hit them in the back there. We're actually beating these guys pretty soundly. There we go. Yeah, nice. Alright, move along, move along. Alright, you three, be careful, because there are still towers. But come over here. You guys... What? Don't run through there! No, no, no! Ah, oh, you idiots. I mean, that's my fault, but I thought they would have just figured as much. Okay, go here. Everybody go there. And then everybody go here. And then here. And then here. There. Maybe they'll figure it out that way. Okay. And then I wanted you guys to reform your formations for the sake of my wits. We got more spears there. Wow, they are really straggling. Yeah, we are taking tower damage. My favorite. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. I don't think there's anybody else over here. I thought they sent 2 units this way, but maybe not. Either way, we're about to hit them pretty hard here. And why don't you guys get in there as well? Yeah, that's what I like to see. Okay, so I don't know where that spear unit went. I don't know if they have anything else, but this is pretty much wrapped up. It's just a matter of dealing with whatever's still on the battlefield, which I think is pretty much just that. So I guess I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh, and I guess I didn't even need to cut. Battle's over. Alright. So that went about as well as we could have hoped. Take a quick look at the thing here. So, before they were utterly destroyed... Well, actually, these guys can escape because they weren't inside this city, I don't think. We'll see. They might still get destroyed. But we killed about 6 of them for every 1 of us that died, which is pretty good. The cavalry by far stood out the most. This unit here almost had 300 kills. The archers did pretty well. Most of them were, I think, yeah, they were all 50 or above. Most of them were around 100. The infantry did okay. The freemen, given how cheap they are, actually did surprisingly well. And the spears, well, they never get many kills, but their job is to not die more so than to get kills. And then the Germanic nobles didn't have to do anything there. So we are, of course, going to occupy. And so they did escape. Okay, that'll be a problem. You can't move. So you'll have to get them on the next turn. But you did level up. So let's see. I'll take some melee attack. And how about some melee defense as well? Just make them a little bit better in every facet. And I'll have to give that over to somebody who is a governor, because it doesn't really make sense to give that to a general who's always on the move. Let's take a quick look at this settlement here. So all we have is basically the town and a gold mine. So that's fine. What we're going to need to do is get a farm here. And public order is going to be a real issue here, because I don't have any way of improving that short of just building this up. And that's going to be pretty slow going. I don't think it gives you much of a bonus. Yeah, pretty much one per level, which obviously is not going to help us much. I guess what I'll have to do in the meantime is just leave the general there to garrison it. Obviously we can't do that forever though. And up here our public order's not looking so great either. Our farms are nearly built though. As soon as they have enough food, well, they already have enough food. One thing we do need here, and unfortunately we just can't do it, is we need this city so that we can start building churches. I can do it here, but it's going to be less effective because the baptistry tree gives you less public order than the I forget what the other tree is called in the city, but the one in the city gives you more public order. So I typically only build one in the city, and I don't bother out here because there's other better buildings to build out here. But yeah, so we did conquer Gaul, sort of. They're still alive, but they don't really have any way of recruiting units or doing anything, so they're basically dead. And we have a gold mine now. So with that, I think we are pretty much done with our turn. Let's just check all of these out. We encountered Septimania. They are, I think, a Roman descendant, so we probably don't want to trade with them just because I imagine a lot of people don't like them, but we'll take a look. Let's see, they're at war with the Gauls. Okay, and the Suevic Kingdom. The question is, would I rather be on good terms with the Septimanians or the Suevic Kingdom? Let's see, what are you guys? Interesting. Judaism. Well, let's see. They're not interested in the trade.
In the name of the state, welcome.
You guys aren't either. Okay, so the point is moot. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ah, right, we need a governor. I don't know that I have one. I'm going to wait and see if we get another character here, because you can have up to 3 candidates, so it's possible that we'll get another candidate in there. If not, I'll just throw Walcott in that spot. So the Gauls are committing suicide by siege. They decided to throw everything they have left at us at Varticum, where we have a very stout defense, obviously, because our full army is there. So we're just going to auto-resolve this, and that should be the end of them. I don't know who this dude is standing there, but wow. That is a lot of blood. So they basically gave me some free replenishment there. Alright, so... Oh, I saw Farman deceased, and I was like, oh god, what have they done? But I was like, wait, they couldn't have killed my king, he wasn't present. So yeah, apparently the Gauls had a Farman as well, and he died. So the Gauls are wiped out now. Ah, somebody's defaming us. Who? This screen always confuses me. Why is there 3 people? So I'm assuming that Genebaud is defaming Ageless, and Farman is my character, who is the one who would have to step in. But what they don't show you, and what they should show you, is see how it says pay him off, influence -15 for Farman? That's good information. See where it says ignore and it says -4 control and trait gained out of favor? It'd be really nice to know who's gaining that trait. So, you know, maybe in future Total War games specify. Obviously, with them already coming out with Warhammer and now Warhammer 2, this is probably never going to get changed, but that's something I would like to see. So, yeah, I can't do anything about this anyways. It's just I would have liked to know who's gaining that trait, because I don't want my king to be out of favor. But I don't mind the balance of power loss there, actually. I'd rather it be here, because the loyalty would help, but a little bit of public order for free is never a bad thing either. So you, my friend, actually you shouldn't be my general. I need to kick you out and put Emilric in there. Yeah, I didn't even realize. He should not have been commanding that army, because he gained a bunch of influence from that, and he's now using it against me. Yeah, so we got to give you the boot. And we'll put you in that spot. Well, we can do that now. But I should have done that earlier. I should have done it before we attacked. This happens when you don't record for a while. You forget things that you had planned, and they come back to bite you. So let's see. You're out of here. Emilric, the master planner, is in. And what do we got here? Sure, why not? That does remind me, somebody got a household item I wanted on a governor and not on a general. I think it was you who had it. Yeah, but I can't get rid of it. Damn, he's got 2 good ones that I can't get rid of. Maybe when he's returned home I can do it, but I don't want him to have either of those. Let's see. Loyalty is not looking particularly great, despite the fact that we did just win a large victory. Nobody has any influence to do anything about it. And that's my fault, but oh well. So the Angles have ended their non-aggression pact with us, which means a war is probably soon to follow. I don't really want to be at war with them, because I don't really want their territory. Like, I don't want to have land all the way up here. So, if I can avoid it, I will. But, again, it's them instigating, so there's very little I can do to stop it. Let's keep working on our farms here. Let's see. Duracatorum. I will give you guys a goat herd, I suppose. And that's pretty much all my money, but that will give them a considerable amount of food. And when this finishes next turn, public order issues will be resolved here. Unfortunately, they're not going to be resolved here. We do have plenty of food here, though. So at least there's that. I'm wondering if I should just build... Let's see. So, religious differences. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build a baptistry here. It's going to be temporary. Eventually I will build an artisan here because that's how we get some of the better units. But for the time being, I think the religious issues that are going on here need to be resolved. And so we're going to build the baptistry because right now this province is predominantly Celtic paganism, which is kind of strange. And Catholicism is actually going down. So we need to get Catholicism not only to be the dominant religion here, but also, you know, growing in the right direction. Okay. So I have gone way over on recording. So I'm going to end the episode here, obviously. And in the next episode, we are going to figure out how to resolve our public order issues, basically. I would like to start building a second army now that we have a little bit more income. We're going to try to keep it above 2,000, but that gives me about 1,800 to play with. And what I'll probably do is build the new army down here, send the old army back up here in preparation for whatever war the Angles are planning. And what we'll need to do eventually is declare war on the Visigoths because we want this territory here. And the Burgundians are going to have to go as well because we need Lyon and, or Lyon, I guess. Lyon is somewhere else. But, yeah, we need this territory. So, anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Total War Attila with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.